I just got back to see a movie, a biopic of Neil Diamond tribute band. Sorry, is Song Song Brew, starring Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson. Um, it's it's a lot of fun. I would say this is a sort of the biopic. This is based on a true story, and yes, it's 100%. It's based on documentary. If you know, I never heard it, but it's on like HBO or something. But these performance, I mean, this movie is great in my opinion. I mean, it's not like I already know the musical biopics, but nowadays it's pretty much different. But this one's more like a like type of direction. I love. I really give it props to director Craig Brewer, who did the director of Hustle of Flow and recent two Eddie Murphy movies, mostly from was both for streaming. A latter was originally set in theaters because, well, unfortunately, the pandemic happening in the middle of 2020, so and then they released some Prime Video in 2021. Sorry. But Dorothy is my name and Coming to America. That's right. Anyway, I will say this performance between Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson, amazing. That's a phenomenal performance. I think this scene, like I don't know that I feel familiar with Kate Hudson's career. If he's probably become a sort of a renaissance after disaster artisan film directed by singer songwriter Sia called Music, and as an artisan person myself, I didn't like this movie at all. I skipped this movie. That movie sucked. I think this movie almost killed Kate Hudson's career immediately. But luckily, Ryan Johnson, the guy who ruined Star Wars, because interestingly enough, this video came out day after Kathy Kennedy leaving Lucasfilm, so huge win for me. Anyway, Ryan Johnson saves Kate Hudson's career with the new Nights Out movie, and then it wasn't gonna go in. He received a huge comeback, and some more films, and especially TV series is starting on Netflix. So, it's related to sports. So yeah, but still, I think they're all, and he had a singing voice too. So I think this might be the singing career. I'm not related with Katie. Not Katie Hudson. It used to be called Katie Hudson, but Katy Perry was later changed. But it used to be a Christian singer, but unfortunately he changed the name to Katie Hudson to Katy Perry because he will avoid the confuse with Kate Hudson, of course. But anyway, I respected these actor performance, especially including some sport acting, including one of which was Jim Belushi, who's a comedian actor, by the way, he's a brother of the late great James Belushi. So he worked on Saturday Night Live. Anyway, but still, if you love but I think that the performance, especially the heartbreaker scenes between her Apollo, they had to do with broken leg lately. He had lost a leg lately, so I think that their thunder thing was so heartbreaking. The storyline and that was amazing. And I think this movie kind of the vibes of Coal Miner's Daughter vibes. Like he dropped the name in the Rebels in the beginning of the movie, and he said that singer Coal Miners. But yeah, I think that it's similar with Coal Miner's Daughter, but this is more different, like biopic. Like instead of the biopic of the true singer, like actual singer, they had this one was more the biopic of a tribute band or act, whatever you call that. Let's be even familiar with. It was based on the Neil Diamond tribute band, if you familiar with. So. And also nowadays the tribute acts and band would become so popular nowadays in America and especially in UK. So if you live in UK or the Croissant Pond, you're welcome. So yeah, in conclusion, I love this movie so much. That movie is great. I really appreciate it, and I know this is good. This is a good version of the awards contender, but I think this focus features needs of the awards contender along with another film, Bulgarian, stars Emma Stone. But however, that's pretty much confused that the next movie, or pretty much next month, is Wuthering Heights. Wuthering Heights movie was pretty much stars Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi, from the Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein movie. So I think that the pretty much awards contender was getting too late, because that movie's pretty much was going to get nominated for the Oscars and Golden Globes and some others. But we're like to wait to see next year, like they with Titanic did a year before, but then now later they'll be getting the win the Best Picture, best a few categories from the Oscars, notable for Best Picture from the Titanic. So yeah, IRS. Sorry. Anyway, I recommend it. Go see the movie, and I would appreciate the support. I hope see what happens next to Mr. Craig Brewer. And sorry, that's my dad is horny. So one more thing, if you're familiar with this movie, the Sony TV, especially the clips from The Nanny and Family Feud, really should be a property from Sony Pictures, but as well as Sony Pictures Television. However, this movie is supposed to be released under Columbia Pictures through Sony Pictures, but in reality, it was released from Focus Features through Universal Pictures. That's a shame. Can you imagine that? I might be doing the Universe logos of that Samsung Blue movie someday in the opening logos, maybe someday. But I think this pretty much otherwise. But even also adding the closing credit in middle of the credit in association with THT Entertainment. That's known the win-win partnership, the film co-finance company between 20th Century Studios under Disney and Sony Pictures, respectively. So yeah, go see this movie. I recommend it. I appreciate Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson's career performance as well, and hope Jackman with the next movie is the death of Robert Hood was going to be because it's going to be better than the 2018 crap awful movie, the Robert Hood movie starring Terry Edgerton and Jamie Foxx. But I hope this death for Robert Hood was going to be better, because it's a 24 movie. So yeah, I am especially after the Deadpool Wolverine. So I digress. Anyway, go see the movie. I hope Sweet Caroline will be proud of that song. So yeah, I'm out here.